Hi everyone, this is Ken Bay. As many of you all have known me, I've been in industries for many years in the financial services and investments. Now, for the last many years, I have been involved in entrepreneurships, specifically in the areas of financials and investments, and that focus on fintech. Now, so the good news is this that I'm ready to to do something about what I've learned, and thus I'm building on a business that I hope that every one of you all will pay attention to these video clips. Now, in a backdrop of what I do, I feel that today, in a fast-growing economies, everybody needs to build good health, good wealth, and of course, good health, well, will leads to good life, ultimately to have a career that has a very sustainable. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you this particular project that I'm working on called Six. Now, SixGen focus on sustainable long-term business where everyone, and I used to tell everyone that if today we're going to make money, we want to go back to be able to sleep soundly. Today, if we're going to build a business, we hope that the business that we build, we would be able to bring friends into the business. Today, if you are parents and you wanted to be involved in some kind of investments or businesses, you wanted to have an opportunity to bring your children on board. And this is exactly what we are going to do. Now, the whole business model focus on three different phases. Uh, First is obviously build. I feel that everyone needs to be able to be obsessively good with basic because life is mountains and valley. It goes up and down, and we all know that what goes up will come down. So when we know that when we work very hard and it goes up along the way, and this is a very important thing because if anything were to goes down, we got to get back to the basics. So I believe that building in a business process is an extremely important process. And I used to say that we got to be really obsessively good with the basic stuff in our life. Because when everything goes wrong, when the market comes off and all, go back to build. So building is where SixGen is going to focus in a very disruptive health and wellness industries where we're going to excite everyone, particularly in the networking, in the healthcare centers, and of course the retail space. We wanted to disrupt this space, and we wanted to invite you to come in and join this part of our business with SixGen in this case. No? Of course, when we build, we have got to look for an opportunity to win because when the market cycle goes up, we need to know exactly how to win the game. Now, when we win the game, obviously, we are often talking about health, wealth, particularly wealth, because market, we all know if you look at the investment market and so excess goes up, what goes up has got to go down. So the important thing is that as we build a business, we must be able to be prepared for an opportunity. So when an opportunity comes, we make all the monies. And of course, when market comes down, we need to keep. Keep is really all about knowledge. The knowledge to be able to understand when you make the money, how do you do wealth preservations? Do you be able to keep the wealth and continue to be to grow your access to the point that go into to financial freedoms. Now, so as you can see from the graph, is that we intend to build a business model that will goes up, all right? And when it goes up, this is your opportunity. When it comes down, this is the part that we start to accumulate your knowledge. You come back and build from the basic again, and it goes up and down. And at the end of the day, you will have positive equities in this case. You know that the market today, as you can see, that everyone, particularly in businesses, in the network business, or you're in the self-employed situations, many of us actually go through these mountains and valleys. And the strange thing is a lot of us become junkie of our own business. We start some business, and then we thought that it's not going to work out. We came out and then goes back down again, prepare a little while, then we start a new business again. As we goes up and down, at the end of the day, it's zero equities. And we are pretty broke in this case, no? Now, the last group of people is this group of people that will continues to, to jump around, and at the end of the day, he or she experience a negative equities. And a lot of us actually run into serious financial problem because our life is always going down. So I want to recommend you today that look here, if you want to find something that is sustainable, all right, if you want to find something that you're going to get excited about future, and especially looking at the futures in a longer perspective. Now, in the world, there are many countries like Vietnam are going through these explosions and explosive growth of economy. Now, this is a time where every one of us should look at ourselves in the mirrors and look around and look for something that's really exciting that will give you a long-term perspective of how you would grow your wealth and preserve your wealth at the end of the day.